Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Okay, this time we're going to talk about why do DL men marry? And the DL men, for those of you who don't know, is DL is an abbreviation for down low. And what it means is this is a man who secretly has sex with other men. Okay, he he is in the closet. We'll say that he's in the closet. Um, but why do they marry? Why don't they just come out and be gay? You see, now because they do marry, that hurts us women. It can ruin our lives to marry one of these men. Okay? Because number one, he prefers having sex with men. Don't be fooled by that. Don't be fooled by that. He prefers to have sex with men. But he needs you. He needs you. You see? Maybe he wants to have children. You see? He wants to have his own natural children. He needs you for that. He can't do that on his own. Old boy can't have a kid. You see? So he needs you for that. He needs you for camouflage. Because these men who are closeted gay men don't want their families, people they work with, people they associate with to know that they are gay. They don't want anybody to even suspect that they are gay. So they go out and marry you. And marry you. And 9 times out of 10, they pick and choose who they marry, believe me. You know, number one, they want eye candy. This way, if somebody will say, woo, he's with her. I know he okay. He's straight. She's probably miserable because he's never touched her or anything. He's not loving on her because he loves men. You see, she's just there. She's just an object. An optic surrounding this closeted gay man. This man on the DL. You see, it should be a crime for these men to marry women. It should be a crime. Because they are marrying you deceitful. You know? You should be able to sue them. But you understand? Because this can actually ruin your life. I knew a young woman married this guy and had, I think she had 2 or 3 children with him. And then all of a sudden, like he didn't know before, he pops up and says to her, because I guess he's ready to leave her now, that he likes men. Well, he knew he liked men when he got married. He knew he liked them when he married her. So why be deceitful? You should be able to sue these people for doing those things. And I mean, it's happening all the time. Now, some men never come out and say that they're gay. They just live that secret DL life. Just live it on out. Just take it to the grave as long as they can get away with it. Because, believe it or not, there's a lot of women out here, they don't want to know that. They probably have seen signs. And I know some of his boys didn't drop hints, because when I was with my DL man, his boys was dropping hints to me to let me know something was up, but I didn't want to see it. So I turned my eyes to it. I just turned away from it. I didn't want to know. I didn't want to see. I did not want to believe it. I didn't marry him, thank goodness. And I wasn't going to marry him as long as I had questions about it. But see, because us women are so excited about marrying somebody, we want to get married. Why? You got a good reason. You got a good reason. Now, I know one of my followers said, well, my people want me to have grandkids, and we want. I know that, and I think it's a wonderful picture. It's a wonderful picture, and if you are fortunate enough for the right man to marry you, then you are potentially on that road to a happy, beautiful picture of a life. But if you happen to marry a horror of a closeted gay man, what do you think your life's going to be? It's going to be miserable. And what do you think your people are going to say? Well, that's your husband. That's your husband. I guess you need to try to work it out, because your people want your family to stay together. And I'm all for that. I love family. I love family. But I'm also a realist. A realist. And in today's society, it's not working. It's not working. Number one, it's not working because a lot of our men are being deceitful. They're being deceitful. You see? So when they stand up there to do those wedding vows, they're lying. You the only one telling the truth. They're lying. But because we want to get married so bad, we want to have that ring. And I guess it's on it that we want the ring and we want the whole engagement, the party, the wedding and the big reception and the honeymoon. And then what, ladies? And then what? If you are fortunate enough and you have been diligent in dating this man and you feel like you really know him and you can really, really trust him. You see, you know his family and everything. All right. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. And when you hit those rough spots, you get the family support, which helps to keep these families together. And that's a wonderful thing. Another reason these closeted gay men will marry you is because why any man would marry you. Because they want somebody to take care of them. They want somebody to take care of them. They need somebody to clean their house, to wash their clothes. If they have kids, take care of their kids and run their errands and take care of them when they're not feeling well. That's why. There are a number of reasons why they marry you, but none of the reasons are because they love you and they want to take care of you. You see, it's very many men that will marry a woman because they want to take care of the woman. Now, there's some out here that do. Don't get me wrong. There are some out here that do. But these men today don't. They don't. These men, a lot of these men who call themselves high-value men, they want you to pay your way if you want to be with them. And plus, many of them are sleeping with men. Women, don't do it. Don't fall into that trap. You don't want to be anybody's slave. Wait until the universe sends you the right person. Don't go out here looking for nobody because you're only going to find trash. That's all you're going to find. Take your time, ladies, and know what's going on. Men on the DL, see, they are greedy. They feel like, number one, they feel like they're above us women. Men feel like they're above us and they have all the power. And the power that they have is only power that we have given them. We've freely given our power to them. And they're all powerful. So they feel like they can do women any kind of way they want to. You see? And they feel like they can sleep with anybody that they want to. Yeah, you can, but not at our expense. Not at our expense. Number one, when you marry a man, you're hoping that he is going to be monogamous. You go into the marriage hoping that he's going to be monogamous. But if you have not set that firm boundary with him before you marry him, he's not assuming that he's going to be monogamous. No. When men think about that, oh, well, you get married and this is the woman that you can be with for the rest of your life, they laugh at that. Men don't marry you intending to be monogamous. Period. Unless you set the boundary that this is going to be a deal breaker if you do it. And then that can cut off any other sexual activity that we'll have. Number one, if you set that boundary, the DM man, he going to take off, number one, because he knows that you're going to be watching. You're going to be watching his every move. If I just tell him that. You see? So he don't want to be bothered with that. He wants somebody who's not going to be looking for any issues. And when I was with mine, I wasn't. I went in whole heart. I went in that this time I'm gonna try to do it the right way. I've already had 2 failed marriages, you see, and I just wanted to be different because I believe if you want things to be different, then you need to be different. So I worked on myself and went in this situation. But I didn't know anything about this closeted gay men. And the thing is, it's become an issue now because it's so many men out here who are closeted gay men. It seems like it's something just ran rapid through the men. Now they want to sleep with each other and use you. And use you in the process. You see? Now, these men, what they would do when they're dating you, they would sexualize you and all of that and make you feel like everything is good or whatever. But even then, there is some man somewhere that they're slipping off seeing. And you probably know who it is, but you don't know that they're sleeping together. You see, men don't like to go very far when they cheat. When they cheat, it's got to be somewhere close by that they can get right there. It's only women that cheat way far away, but men cheat close. So his boy, the one that you see all the time, his friend, they be going out doing things together or whatever all the time. All the time they got something to do together. He quite possibly could be the one he's sleeping with too. Grown men with families, or they need a best friend, a male friend, to be out with, doing all sorts of things together. When they have you. Women, we need to think about these things. And don't be so quick to marry somebody. Don't be so quick to do that because it could be a trap. Think about it. You're thinking that you're going to have great sex with this man when you marry him. Life is going to be beautiful and everything. And soon as this closeted gay man gets you, everything flips around. Everything flips. You know, like men say that women change after marriage. Believe me, they change after marriage. Because if they go in there with that agenda to take advantage of you, it's going to flip right away. You're not going to even wait. He may flip at the honeymoon. He may flip it and show you, put you in your place. You see, just to start off, putting you in your place. And now you have married him. Now you got to go down that path until you can figure out whether you want to stay in it or not. That's a hard road. When these men know they don't love you in the first place. It's a lie. It's a lie to take advantage of you. And I'm telling you, women, because I want you to be aware of these things. And don't be just swooped up because you met this charming man and he wants to marry you. And I don't care how much money he has and what his position is and all of that. It's happening on all socio-economical levels. Doesn't matter. It's happening everywhere. And women are getting hurt by it. Families are being destroyed by it. And what about the kids? They find out that their daddy is out sleeping with his boy. Think about that. Think about that. That's horrible. That is horrible. Women, wake up. Wake up. It's too many DL closeted gay men out here today. Too many. Too many. And if you're with a man right now, it ain't too late to look at him. It's not too late. It's not too late. But those of you who are out here dating or whatever, take your time. Go slow. Even if he wants to go fast, you go slow. Because your objective is to really get to know him. You don't want to give your heart to a person you hardly know. More or less giving your body to him. You understand? You want to be able to trust these people totally. Totally. And that takes time. That takes time. Now, I tell people, my viewers, you meet a person, you be celibate with that person for a year. During that year, you should be able to get to know where he comes from, his family, his background, how he was raised. Does he have children? Is he, if he was married before, how did that work out? You know, how did he lead the family? He still, whatever. You should know everything before you even consider opening up your heart or your legs to a man. That's the way you protect yourself. And that's the way, hey, ladies, you the prize. You got a crown. Put your crown on and be the queen that you are. And quit allowing these men to treat you like you're a servant and a doormat and do whatever and say whatever they want to say to you. You are worth way more than that. And you don't have to take it. You don't have to take it. So, ladies, be aware of that closeted gay man. Because, see, the music industry is promoting it. You know, the DL man, it's all in the music. Now it's coming on TV. So the men are feeling, hey, yeah, okay. Those that have the potential to do it anyway. Because that demon is running rampant. And there's a lot of men out here who are weak-minded. They're weak-minded. So they find themselves in a situation, and instead of standing up and being a man and saying, no, I'm not going to engage in this, because they're weak, they say, well, that pressure, that peer pressure, then they go ahead, they go ahead and then they find that it ain't so bad. It's exciting, I think, and there you go. There you go. Ladies, just be careful. Just be careful. Now, I hope that I've said something in this video that helps you to recognize when these men approach you. Recognize. Look them up and down and all around before you get involved with them. See, this is the way you protect yourself. And I hope that you understood this message, because it is serious. It is serious out here. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. I wish you all well and happiness. Until I see you next time.